Hi there and welcome to Let's Get Cooking. I'm your host Rashida. Today I'm making rotini pasta with the meaty marinara sauce. Basically another way of making spaghetti. It's going to be fun. It's going to be creative. Come on into the kitchen and let's get ready to cook. Alright, let's get started by adding some olive oil to the pan, about a tablespoon or so. And then we're going to get ready to add our onions, peppers. I'm adding a whole onion, some red pepper, bell pepper, and yellow pepper for color, making it more fun and more festive in this dish. That sizzle sound means the pan was already preheated on a medium heat. And I'm going to cook that just until tender. So this is what I call the adult version of a meaty marinara sauce because it has the onions and the peppers. Generally, children just like the sauce, the meat, and the pasta. That's it. They start to say ugh when they see the veggies in it. But we're making our adult version today and it tastes just as good. Now I'm going to go ahead and get ready to add in my ground beef. Now I chose to use ground beef. You can use lean ground beef, any type of ground beef that you like, but you also could substitute it for ground turkey, Italian sausage, or no meat at all. That's completely fine. But today I'm choosing just to use a regular ground beef. Once I get my meat in the pan, it's time to add some seasoning because we don't like to leave the meat without seasoning because that would be quite bland. So we want to go ahead and season up the ground beef, and I'll be adding just a little bit of salt and more pepper, some seasoning salt, and some garlic powder. I'm adding my salt, followed up by my pepper. Have this pepper grinder, salt grinder, love them. Now it's hard for me just to use the little pepper in the little box, but I've gotten kind of spoiled. Next, we're doing the seasoning salt. And this is just giving an extra burst of flavor to the meat because it will still, the sauce will still taste pretty bland if you don't season the meat. It's like building, I'm always talking about building layers as you cook. So you got to also season the meat to add flavor to the finished dish. And then I'm going to go ahead and stir. And I'm going to be stirring for the next 5 to 7 minutes, but I won't let you sit through that. So we're going to do the fast forward version of browning the meat. Once the meat is done browning, I drain the oil that accumulated in the pan, and then it's ready to now get ready to add my pasta sauce. You can use any type of jar marinara sauce that you like. This is the express version, so I'm not making the sauce from scratch today. I just took a jar and a half, two different sauces, combined them. Hey, more flavor, more fun. And stirred that in to have a nice consistency and there is an even distribution of sauce to meat. So I'm going to give that a good stir and then I may add some more sauce if I think it's still a little bit too dry. So at this stage, I like the way it's looking. I like the consistency. Looks pretty good to me right now. I'm giving a couple more stirs. But let me zoom you in a little bit. All right, there's our meaty marinara sauce, pasta sauce, spaghetti sauce. But I think I just want to add just a little bit more sauce to my pan. All right, that looks better. I don't know, something looked a little off. I like that color. Now I'm ready. Now I'm content. All right, so our pasta sauce is done and ready. On to cooking the pasta. All right, I'm sure everybody has made pasta, but just in case you haven't, you take some boiled water, I choose to add a little bit of salt to it because that helps to flavor your pasta. Today I'm using rotini. For you, this could be penne pasta, it can be spaghetti, angel hair, linguine, fettuccine, any type of pasta of your liking. But today I wanted to try something new, so I did this tri-colored rotini pasta. Like I said, we're just being creative and being fun. And we're going to go ahead and let that cook for about 10 minutes. We want it al dente, not too soft, not too mushy, just right. So I'm going to go ahead and let my pasta cook for about 10 minutes. Then I will drain the water out of it. Those look good. And that's the pasta once the water has been drained and they've been cooked. And so now it's just ready to be served with the meaty marinara sauce. Go right on top. Sometimes I mix it all, like if I'm making spaghetti, I'll just mix it all together. But this time I let everybody make their own individual bowls. There's a good there's a look at that sauce again. It's ready to go over our rotini pasta. And this has been another dish. Thanks for cooking with me. Thanks for coming in the kitchen. Until next time, have a blessed day.